welcome back to my channel. My name is Colleen and this is Lochabay Stitches and this is Flosstube number 33. So happy May. I've been missing for about 3 to 4 months, but I'm finally feeling better enough to get some stuff done and do a Flosstube. But just a quick recap, I think it was about mid-January. I've mentioned before in a couple of my Flosstubes that I was inexplicably getting hives. So long story short, it's gotten worse and not better to the point where the last month or so, I've had to go to the ER 3 times. And the last time being, I woke up at about 2:30 in the morning having a dream that I couldn't, I was choking on food. And I woke up and I went in the bathroom. And if you've ever seen those pictures of people, they get in lip injections, but they have reactions where their lips are each over an inch big. That's exactly what my face looked like. Both of my eyes were almost swollen shut. This side of my face was huge. I was unrecognizable. So I went to the ER and I'll actually put up, here's a picture of my face after 2 rounds of epinephrine, which was really weird because they gave me the epinephrine and I didn't even feel any different. So I don't know what that meant, if it meant that I felt really bad and just didn't care or whatever. But yeah, our local military ER is super great. Every time they see me, they're probably like, oh, look, it's Hive's girl again. But yeah, so I can't get in to see the allergist until this Thursday. So I've been waiting all of this time, not through any error of my own, which didn't make me happy, but my regular doctor was able to write me for some medication that worked on a couple of the ER visits. So I've been able to get a little bit of relief and kind of get back to being productive again. But otherwise, yeah, it's been miserable. This burning red rash, we have to hopefully can find something that can be a more long-term solution so that I don't feel this way all the time. But yeah, so other than that, I've been doing really good. I really have no other health issues. So it's it's disheartening a little bit to have that happen. But it makes it hard to work, especially with some of the medications. They make you so tired. So I totally feel for, was reading on Instagram about Joyful Stitcher saying she had kind of lost her stitching mojo. And I can kind of understand that sometimes things in life, there's nights where I want to stitch so bad, but I'm dying tired. So it's just I just go to bed and hope for a better day the next day. So, but yeah, so I have a few things, I have some stash, I have some finishes, some almost finishes, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, let's see where we will start. Well, I guess I'll start with some stash. And then let's start with WIPGO too. So yeah, my WIPGO board, I'll put a picture right here. WIPGO's not going horrible, but it's not going great either. But I have some patterns that probably within the next couple weeks I can finish up and get a couple more finishes on my board. So it's not looking too bad. But the first one I'll show, I picked up 𝗪𝗛𝗪, I think it's the Winter Dreamer. I'll put the real title wherever it is, but the Winter Dreamer Girl. So I did mine on kind of an olive green, sorry, it's so wrinkly, olive green material, but I'm pretty much, all I have is just the little bit over here and then the rest of her hair. So probably I can give it another week or so and I can get this one done. So that'll be another one to check off my board. But I have a whole bunch of these done. I'm trying to do a little bit of house remodeling. So I have an area, I think I'm going to put all the 𝗪𝗪𝗪 Dreaming Girls and then maybe paint a little sign with a saying on it or something. But yeah, so it's a fun stitch. And then the next one I'll update, let's see where I got, so this was from my March Madness, and it's not done yet, but we're getting so close. So it was hands-on design, woof, and the only thing that I did different is I subbed out the wool felt on top for a piece of green so that it would look like grass. So my top is finished. So there's the top, and that's been done for a while, a long while. So the top is done, and then the side, I would say 2/3 done. So there's the side. So I just got a little bit more to go, and so I just got to keep plugging along and get that together because I have so many cute pins to put in it. So some little dog pins and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, so that just shows you I'm still a little bit behind because March Madness isn't done yet. But I got a lot more done than was there when I first picked it up for March Madness. So yeah, so that'll be 2 squares off my WIPGO if I can get those done. And then for some new, and then another one I'll update to for WIPGO. This was called for this month's number for May, and I'll have to look and see which the other one was. But this one, these are patterns from Sub Rosa, and what I'm gonna do is stack a whole bunch of them on top of each other. So, sorry. So let's just say, like, I'll just hold it back kind of far. So like We the People, these are all from her Etsy store. So like We the People and like One Nation. So what I bought a whole bunch of her patriotic patterns, and what I'm going to do is I'm stitching over one on 28 count, and I'm going to stitch them all in a row. So this is the start that I got. So I'm just using 4 colors of over-dyed floss. So that's the start that I got, and then they'll like stack on top of each other. And then just recently on one of the online sites, I purchased this really cool frame. I'll kind of do like a little close up, but this is the frame I'm going to put it in when it's finished. But if you can kind of like look close up, there's like little stars. It's like a gold, it's kind of like a muted gold frame. So I thought that would look so cute. I got this for a steal. I think the frame was only like $21. So it was like an online clearance. One of the, I'll look and see who I ordered it from, and I'll put the information below. But yeah, that was a steal. So I'm always on the lookout in like the clearance sections, because sometimes they have free shipping or whatever. But yeah, so I think even with shipping, the whole frame is only like $26. That was a great, I was so excited because I really liked that star outline on the back side. And then for some more stash, I have no business even buying like more patterns, but I do it almost, I wouldn't say daily, but way too often. But as soon as I saw this, I had to put it in my stash. And I kitted it up. I bought some fabric. All the flosses are in here. And the only thing I'm going to do different is I bought over-dyes for all of the greens. But this is from 𝗬𝗡𝗏 Quaker Flowers. I saw that and I was like, I have to have it. And one of the girls from my local needlework shop said they saw it in person at the trade show in Nashville. And yeah, is it Nashville? And it was gorgeous. And so yeah, and it was funny because as soon as I saw it, I didn't get it right away, and then it was like my brain was being consumed by it. And so finally I was just like, you know what, let me just drive over to the needlework shop and just buy the pattern, because I can't stop thinking about it. But it's so pretty. I love it. So when it'll get stitched, I went through all of my kind of like, since I really wasn't feeling like stitching, I decided to kind of organize everything. So I was going through my cupboards and kind of purging, getting rid of things that I just don't use or haven't used in a long time and stuff like that. Started organizing patterns. I'm like, oh, it's bad. Especially even just the number of things that I already have kitted up. Like I remember buying those plastic bags, and I don't have 24 yet, but I have almost 24 things kitted up, and that's a lot. So, and then the only other thing that I started, I'll put a picture right here of what the pattern is. It came from Etsy, but it's, let me see if there's a name on it. It's I think it's called it's Scandanvian fox, I think, but I'll put the real title right here below. I'll look it up. But this is the start. I'm doing on the navy blue, and so that's a start. It's like a little fox, and there's like all different kinds of motifs around. I don't know why. As soon as I saw it, and I really liked how they showed it on the darker blue fabric. I'm like, I have to start it. So I pulled all the flosses and started it. Like I said, I have all these other WIPs in progress, and I have my WIPGO board, but no, this was calling to me, so I answered the call. But yeah, and then I did kit up a few more things, but I'll save some of that stuff for later, whatnot. But I did get some new needle minders, of course, I had to. And so I ordered these. They came from Nuts About Needle Minders, and she just changed her shop name. So I'll put the name of her shop right here, or the web link. Like I said, no affiliation, just a happy customer. But she had a whole bunch of cute, these acrylic, basically like dog themed needle minders. So I had to get them. So this one says, I just want to sip coffee and pet my dog. It has like a little paw print for like in dog. And it's funny because I'm not really a big coffee drinker, but recently I don't know, I had a taste for, I can't remember where I was, that I drank some of like, it was like a vanilla cappuccino. And so Walmart has like a powdered brand of basically like a vanilla cappuccino, and it's actually really good, and I put the vanilla coffee mate in it too. So as far as like calories and sugar, I have no idea, like it's probably horrible, but I've been treating myself like sometimes at night or sometimes in the morning before I start work. I'll have like a little cup of coffee. So but yeah, I'm not really a big coffee drinker, but those are pretty good. So then this one just says, I love my dog, and it's so cute. And then this one says, oops, I'll get a little closer. It says dog mom. It's so cute. So, and then I got these. I'm gonna actually turn these into like my own needle minders. I'm gonna get some magnets to put on the back. But I got these, picked up these pins at a resale shop. But there's a cute little bunny. So I'm just gonna, it's just a pin, but I think I'm gonna turn that into a needle minder because I don't have a bunny. And then this one, I'll have to kind of get close up. This is so adorable. When I saw this pin, I was like, it's meant for me. But it's like, it's kind of hard to see, but it's a little bulldog. And he's like sitting in a window. So I think I might get some enamel paints and maybe try to like paint like the flowers and just the bulldog and leave the rest gold maybe. I don't know. But it's so cute. So those are my two little like treat finds. Oh, whoops. And then one more. This is a little, a little bulldog. It's like a bamboo. So those are my pretty much all dog themed needle minders. So, and then I think you can see right there behind my head, I have that little antique metal plate that I've been sticking all my needle minders on. So probably way more than I need, but they're like irresistible. So yeah, let's see what next. So I did pin out, I'm gonna go through a whole bunch of stuff. So I just started pulling things to pin. So these will hopefully within the next like 2 to 3 weeks get framed. Like I said, I've been trying to be really productive and at least just like every night go out and do something like cut a frame or whatnot. So this was one, this came from Dimensions, maybe like from the Heart book, but I'll put the book. So I pinned this one out. This was a Noah's Ark. I finished this probably like right at the beginning of the year. I think this was on my WIPGO board for January. So it's all pinned out, ready for a frame. I don't know what yet. And then these were supposed to get done. I didn't get everything done for Easter that I was supposed to, but this was this is a reframe. It was in a different frame. So I took it apart and gave it a wash and press. But it's a Lizzie Kate Happy Easter. So I need to make a cute frame for that. I'm thinking maybe like carving a bunny or something for that one. And then this one is ready for a frame too. This is from Barbara Anna. That was her Witchy Dreams Stitch Along. So that's pinned out and ready for a frame. And then all pinned out too is the Christmas Gnomes from 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗏. That one's all ready to go. And then this one was from one of the cross stitch magazines. But it's the Noah's Ark ABC. And I kind of changed, it said something different on the top, but I just changed it to say Noah's Ark. But so that one's all pinned out and ready to go. And then maybe like about 5 years ago or so, I started doing some of like my own like dabbling and designing. So I think I'm going to start again. These were some that I did, like I did a whole bunch of like trios of different holidays. So, and I think I'm going to like kind of not rechart them, but definitely reframe them and then like redo the charts and offer them for sale. But these are all both pinned out, but these were little bits of America. So there's like a little Statue of Liberty and Uncle Sam and a soldier. And then this one was little bits of Easter. And this was like a little sheep, bunny, and a duck. And then they say like ba, hop, and peep. So, and then this one, this one says liberty, freedom, and brave, if you couldn't see it. But yeah, so I'm going to start reframing those. So I have the frames all cut. I just have to start coming up with ideas to give them some cute frames. So, and I actually have a whole bunch of other stuff like foam cores cut, but that's as far as I got for pinning. Like I said, I try not to overwhelm myself. So if I just make a goal of 1 or 2 a night, or one or two every other night, depends on what I got going. I've been pretty busy with work and some other stuff. I've been taking a couple online classes, so just, you know, like busy, but like I said, the last 4 months have kind of taken its toll, so I'm trying to play catch up now that I feel a little bit better. So as far as finishes, I do have a few finishes. They kind of just stacked up over the last 3 months, but slowly but surely. So I'm still working on, these are from the time window from 𝗪𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏 from last year, and I still had a few to catch up. So this was March, and that's a cute little frog. I was so adorable. So I finished this one, so I just need to make a frame. But that's a finish, and I have the foam core all cut out. So that one's finished. And then these, I totally forgot to bring the designer information, but I'm going to put it right here below, and of course I'll put like links in the description below. But these were like a 4 seasons, and these came from Etsy, but this was spring, and these are just so pretty. So I need to start on summer pretty soon. I'm just going to try and follow the seasons, but they're just so adorable. I loved how these turned out. As soon as I saw them, I was like, oh, I have to have those too. Like I said, I have no business starting like all this other stuff when there's stuff waiting, but you know how that goes. And then I did, so a while back, so I bought the kit last year from Nitka of 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗧𝗏's The 4 Seasons. So it's like 4 girls all in a row, but I'm stitching mine separate because I want to frame them separate like in a quartet, but I want them each to have their own frame. So a while ago I had finished Summer. So there was Summer. So she's been done for a while, but I finished her sister Spring. So she is all done and ready to go too. So now we'll just move on to fall. So I'm gonna like have like a fall lined up with fall from that other pattern. I still have some from Snowflower Diaries I have to catch up on. So I'm gonna have to really sit down and like make out a schedule, because that's the only way I'm gonna keep myself on track, or to keep myself more focused from seeing like other shiny things and wanting to stitch them. So, and then I needed something, so I run, I would say probably twice a week. I want to get new washing machines so I don't have to keep going to the laundromat, but about twice a week since the hive started, like just keeping my bed really fresh. So and because the dogs sleep with me too, so I wash the comforter like twice a week and I swap them out. So while I go up there, it's usually at about a half an hour or so. So I take something small to stitch on. So I made this little finish. It was a Lizzie Kate Be Kind to Animals. So that's going to go, I have like a shelf that I've been putting all the dog cross stitches on. And I'm going to start a painting. I'm going to do a painting of Jasmine and Sam to like go above like where that shelf is. So I'm excited to start that. And once I'm finished, I'll take a picture to show how it's going or whatever, what it looks like. So, and then I finished, like I said, I kind of got distracted, but I had to finish this as soon as I saw it came out. But it was the new 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗧𝗏, and I'll put the name below. But it's the latest Dreamer Girl that 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏 just came out with. And this one is so cute. I really love how it came out. So as soon as I saw it was nautical theme, I was so excited. It's like she knows. But yeah, love those. And then keeping with the 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 theme, I here have a frame finish. So this was from the Primitive Punchneedle in or the Punchneedle and Primitive Cross Stitch magazine, and I'll put a link below. But this was kind of like a mini Dreamer Girl, but it was, as soon as I saw this one too, it was bees. So this one's how this one came out, and then that's the back. I just put some really cute scrapbooking paper on the back. But this frame is from Hobby Lobby, and it was on, they had their like anything that hangs on a wall for 50% off. And this frame is originally, it was black, and inside was like a picture of like a bird, like it kind of like looked Audubon-ish, if that's even a word. But so like with the half off, it came to like, it was $8 for just the frame. But I was like, oh, this would be perfect for the 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. So all I did was I just painted it brown and then kind of like scrubbed the edges, and then I just made my own little stencil, and actually it was left over from something else that I had stenciled like similar. I just kind of like went around. It doesn't, not even really even, but just kind of, but I really like how this turned out. So this will be cute, nice little finish to hang with like the bigger 𝗪𝗡𝗏𝗏s. So yeah, so I was excited to have some, finally have a frame finish. But so there was one, and then these two came from Stitchy Princess, and I don't know if any of you follow her on Instagram, but she lives in the Ukraine, and she posts pretty much daily updates of everything that's like happening in her world, basically real time from the Ukraine. And it's so heartbreaking too, because when she posts like about needing cat food, or just like the things that, you know, we take for granted every day, you know, like you run out of cat food, you just run out to the store, and for the most part. And so she's always in my thoughts, and so I do what I can so to like help out, even if it's just buy a pattern every like week or two, or every payday grab a couple patterns. Even if it's something that I know I'm not going to stitch, I just do it anyways, like whatever I can to help out, you know, like sometimes you feel so helpless, so you just do what you can. But these are both patterns from her, and I'll put the names below right here, and obviously again links below. But these both frames came from online too, but this was the rabbits, the first rabbits one. She has two patterns. So this one, and these frames actually they're so, oh whoops, they're so, I don't have it all pinned out yet, they're just sitting in the frame, obviously, right? I kind of took a chance. It was a clearance molding, and it kind of had like gold, and I just really liked that vine because it kind of went along with that kind of like storybook kind of feel with the rabbits. But this is a very quality frame. It's a pretty heavy frame, and I think I only paid maybe $20 a piece for each one of these. But I was very happy, and they're so pretty. Like it's very, it's kind of antique, but it's really pale gold. But it's kind of just like the right amount. So yeah, so that was the first one. So that was the first bunny finish. And then I also stitched the second one. I did these on 46 count over 2. So they're just so I could save on wall space. But this is the other one. So I really don't have a spot yet to hang these. I've been trying to work on doing some remodeling in the house, like my laundry room. I started working on it, and I bought a wall stencil. I also bought a wall stencil for the kitchen that I'm waiting on. Just trying to, like I said, do like a little bit to just make up for all this last time. But yeah, so I'm excited to get these pinned out and hung up. Like I said, I'm not sure where, but they're so adorable. So if you like bunnies, there's, like I said, they're just so cute in person. So, and then finally, so my late Easter finish finally got done, but this was from Mosey N Me, and I kind of framed it similar to what was on the cover of his pattern, but a little bit different. I did my what do you call it, my carrot a little bit different. But, and I think this is Rufus. Sorry, I'm blanking. But yeah, so a little bit belated for Easter, but finally done, completely finished. I put some cute little just some purple paper to kind of match the front on the back. So the only thing I do need to do is put a hanger on it. But so, and then I'll kind of give you a little bit of a close up. The little carrot, it's kind of like carved from the side, and then I painted the wire purple, so it kind of matches the wire like in the picture. So yeah, so I'm super excited. So I did get a few things done. So it hasn't been a complete bust of 4 months, but I have missed not like having stuff to show like for a floss tube, or just do a floss tube. And yeah, like one, just not feeling good enough, or like I said, I'm hoping Thursday will bring some answers for like what's going on or whatever. So hopefully this won't be like another like break of 4 months or whatever. I'm still going to try and go back. I'd originally at the beginning of the year put on my calendar like at least every 2 weeks film a floss tube, and then like start working on some of the things that I've said that I've wanted to do for a while, like some different like how-to videos. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. There's a lot of people that have done some great videos on like framing and stuff like that. But even if it's just like some carving tutorials, and then maybe possibly, like I said, setting up an online store. But it's just all so much. There's only so much time in a day. Like every night I could just keep going, but yeah, so like I said, just excited to be back and have a Flosstube to share and some like projects and stuff. So sorry if it was like a little haphazard. I'm sure I'm really rusty. I'm gonna watch this back and be like, said like 100 times. But anyway, so I've missed everybody and I hope everybody's doing good. I'm gonna post a whole bunch of stuff to Instagram. If not later tonight, tomorrow, when I get some more time and have time to like set everything up. But yeah, so next Flosstube, hopefully, like I said, I'll have an answer. If anything, just something that will at least keep like that condition in check until they can either figure out what I'm allergic to or whatnot. So, but anyways, I hope everybody's been doing good. Please comment below like what you've been working on. Like I said, I've missed everybody so much. It'd be nice to catch up, have a lot to share in 4 months time. So, but anyways, like I said, hopefully I'll be back in the next couple weeks. And until then, happy stitching. Bye.